Trovata noi, Don Johan Dorian, moi trasnar jaar, Prakash Tamir, Fulai Shir Galampa, Shom Shorai Dimamba, Dith Armashan Hastrach Vala Quartir, Dith Aktuili Yishna Gracha Feina Doiri, Twite Ishidir Kashnam Guina Mardula, Hui Kalen Doira Gleo, Bardu, Gwith Garli Labri, Kuak Mira Sholdra, Mosham Rugahlun, Hoi, Farun, Gar Haira Uadru, Kruai Dili Pora, Trofatanoi, Awash, Trovata noi, Don Johan Dorian, moi trasnar jaar, Prakash Tamir, Fulai Shir Galampa, Shom Shorai Dimamba, Dith Armashan Hastrach Vala Quartir, Dith Aktuili Yishna Gracha Feina Doiri,
All audio's coming from you, dude. Go. Do you have your mic muted on stream? It's supposed to go. Like I said, all audio coming from you.
Alright, hey guys. I'm YeGA1 and I just started commentary like a long time into the run, but that's alright. This is Banjo-Dreamie, a Banjo-Kazooie Ramak, and the only Banjo-Kazooie Ramak to this day. Alright, my gloves there. So this game has... where should I start now? I guess I'm gonna start with the first 3 minutes of the run where I literally did nothing. So basically I did a glitch where I watched the intro cuts, the demo cutscenes as well as the intro cutscenes, and for some reason the developer added a glitch where if you watch the intro cutscene until a certain point you get warped into the 6th level of this game using the last file that you used, so that you know you don't, it checks that you have reached that progress, except we watched the demo cutscenes before that, so that... Alright. Camera got stuck there on literally every turn. By the way, can people hear me now? Hopefully they can. A jump can be weird sometimes. But yeah, now that I have all the moves, I can just do the levels in any order that I want. And we're starting with level 4. Simply because we need to visit every level in this ROM hack in order to beat the game. I'm not gonna get all the notes simply because there has been a lot of glitches that have been found to basically lower the note count required to beat this game. Usually the game requires 200 notes, which is all the notes in the game, all the notes from all 7 levels. But excellent, the guy that is in here is the world record holder for this category. Whoops. But yeah, he is the world record holder with a 35-minute time, and he has found so much stuff in this game, and it makes it for a really fun speed game that has quite a few glitches. I'm not gonna bother with that. Alright, well... hopefully I do not die there. Because I would have to redo the whole level since this is a BK ROM hack, and in Banjo-Kazooie you do lose all your notes on a death. Alright. Alright, we got all the notes, now we can die in peace. So yeah, all the levels in this ROM hack, apart from the very last level, have 25 notes. So, levels are much shorter than in the original game. But as I said before, we're not gonna get all the notes, so... although it will look like it for most of the run, at some point I'm gonna take freedom to just skip a few simply because they take way too long. So now after level 4 we're gonna go in a reasonable logic by going into World 2. And this level is quite dark, I wanna say. You guys may not think that it's too dark right now because I put a brightness filter on OBS so that the game is less dark, but for some platforms in this level and the next level that we're gonna be doing after, I cannot see some of the platforms on my emulator, so sometimes I do have to look at OBS to see where I'm going. Totally an intended path there that I used. I basically did the reverse order of the to get all the notes. It's about 2 seconds faster. And now here comes a fun note. In any percent it's not too bad because if you fail this, you can just kill the Teehee because you have gold feathers at this point, but in other categories where you don't do any glitches to get moves early, if you miss that note, it can be really tricky to get back on that because the Teehee cannot be killed unless you have gold feathers. But yeah, I guess I should talk about void warping. In Banjo-Kazooie, you can do void warps in any level, it's just that the game never lets you a chance to actually fall down a stage simply because there's a floor everywhere. But in this game, there are void pits everywhere and those don't count as that, so you do keep all the notes that you have. The only thing though is that in some levels there are pits of lava and those count as a death because why would you be able to survive that? And it's actually an instant death too, so it makes for really difficult sections. But yeah, void warping is very useful in some levels, just for... Alright, got bad RNG there. But yeah, backtracking. For some levels, there is some backtracking that can be avoided, like this was one of them, because one of the levels where it's useful to void warp simply because you're in a really inconvenient place if you were to not and void warping, it's really convenient. Alright. So at the end of this level, we're gonna be having another death warp, and sadly there's no good place to take damage in this level, so we're gonna get hit a bunch by these frogs until I get to 2 HP. Alright. And then after that, we're gonna be getting the last 3 notes and die. Dying is good sometimes, especially when it saves time. Oh boy, almost hit that there, this would have been bad. Oh yeah, this game probably does not make you die for like getting hit by enemies, but if you fall down from like missing a bunch of platforming sections, you can take fall damage and die. And that's usually how run ends. Either that or you just fall down in such a way that it loses too much time for you to be on PB pace anymore. Right. And there we go. Now we're off. We're out of this level. Luckily in this run we get all the notes in a bunch of levels, so we get free extra lives from that. So we at no point are we at a risk of getting a game over. But getting a game over would not actually be that bad, believe it or not. Because because if you game over, the game basically puts you into the intro cutscene, and as we saw from the beginning of the run, the intro cutscene gives you a lot of things. And so I would simply have to watch the intro cutscene, and I would simply be at level 6 with all my progress, since I would not be watching the demos. So here's a room in this game where the camera can be really bad for platforming. Like that top view is not very friendly for this kind of platforming. So if you fall there, it can be quite a challenge to just back up like really well. Alright, we're out of this zone, finally. Yeah. I didn't need to enter challenge right there, simply because I can just clip through that leaf and basically skip some of the platforming around this tree. It's not really a glitch because the leaf only has one side collision, so you just like are allowed to clip through it from bottom to up. And here, you can also do the same thing, except just jumping doesn't give you enough height. We actually need to big butts to get a few more pixels. Or getting a damage boost too, but at this point it would have, since the Teehee was not in a good spot for a damage boost, I just did a ground pound instead. Oh, alright. Well, that mistake's kinda is bad, but it's not too bad. I can just go on the other side to get that note. Right. Now that we have all the notes, we're gonna be heading off to probably one of the scariest levels. Oh, my bad. I kinda messed up the muscle memory there. But yeah, we're gonna go in probably the first scary level in a casual playthrough. Like, this level that I'm gonna do now has one level where if you die, if you fall down, you can you just have to redo everything in the level. But so far we're not gonna care too much about this level, too much about that for now. We're gonna get a few more nuts before getting in there. Yep, this is a ROM hack Rebel. So far, it's the only ROM hack, a full game ROM hack, I should say, of Banjo-Kazooie that has been released. There's one that is currently in progress that is gonna be called Banjo-Kazooie, the Jiggies of Time, which is gonna be, of course, a crossover between Banjo-Kazooie and Ocarina of Time, but it hasn't been released yet, so get here. if you guys are interested in playing Banjo-Kazooie ROM hacks, you get ready to hear the release of that ROM hack at any time. Because I think it's been pretty far in development so far. I'm so low on feathers, I'm not gonna risk it there. Oh boy. Alright. Time for Funny Plays the Volcano. You can see right there that there is a lava pit, because why would there be a volcano without a lava pit? So right there I'm totally gonna go safe and make sure I don't die. Or I could just go fast, because this is a speedrun after all. So we're gonna go fast. Alright. Shoutouts to this blind jump. It looks scary, but honestly, I've never fallen there before. Alright, well, here's your extra second round there, guys. Here's a free second round of the first level. Of the first part of this level. I do need a bunch of feathers there. I'm gonna go safe and collect a bunch of these. I rarely die there, so I was not expecting that to happen today. Alright. Hopefully I have enough feathers to get back to where I was. This is gonna be close. This is gonna be really close. Alright. I don't think that's gonna do it. Yeah. One feather short. Alright. I don't know what to do at this point, so I'm gonna hope I can find enough feathers in this level to compensate. Like, usually in a speedrun, if you run out of feathers there, it's basically a reset. I did not get the full notes. Yeah, where do I go now? Alright, this is gonna be... This is gonna be weird, because I've never been out of feathers at this point. So I'm gonna have to find as much as I can. Luckily in this level, there's a lot of feathers everywhere. So it's probably not as bad as it seems. I'm gonna get at least like 5 or 6 feathers. More is enough, if I can be safe about that. Alright. Well, hopefully we are still underestimate, because that did cost a bunch of time there. Oh yeah, I forgot about the pull note again. This run, let's say that this level hasn't been great. I don't feel confident about this job. Alright, and to put pain over the injury, there's a bunch of feathers in there too. Alright, I guess we're gonna play safer this time, shall we? feels so wrong to do this without talent shot since I haven't done this in quite some time now. Alright. And then there's this blind jump to just exit the volcano. Yeah, this is all fine. Alright, since I got all the notes near the volcano, I'll be able to big bump towards this place. Alright. I think this level usually takes me like 5 minutes in speedruns, but I feel like it has been like over 10 at this point, and I'm still missing 6 notes. Alright, we're gonna do something a little unintended there. We're gonna use this wall and actually big buzz onto the spring pad platform, and it basically breaks the thing. And the reason for that is that the wooden plank there is basically a rectangle. It's not a complete it's not an hexagon, so it does extend a bit out of what it looks like. Alright. Now we're almost done with this level. It's good. After that, I'm gonna say that the run gets a little easier since it's harder to die. But we can never expect something safe with this game, I guess. So you will see that I collect this note and I save and quit. When you're running this game, whatever you do after this save and quit, do not hold start, because otherwise you clear your progress, since rewatching the demo cutscenes basically loads up a new demo file. And now we're gonna do level 6. Note that we could have done it like sooner, but it loses 4 seconds to do it sooner. And we're all about the fast rats in here, unless it goes wrong. Wait, I was not supposed to do that. See, this is what happens when I get a little distracted. I was not supposed to do that. Normally, in some categories, you go to the B right away, but now you need to do 2 notes as Banjo before transforming. And these 2 notes are really easy to forget simply because those are the only 2 notes that you get as Banjo in this level. And also because they're really slow. Like, of course, like when you swim you don't go fast, but it just feels long simply because their notes are really far apart. Right. And now we're gonna death warp in here. If you die as you do avoid warp, you actually die, but that your notes stay collected because you void out first. So the game, you're technically dead, except you're not really. And I basically do that just to get a health refill to make the rest of the level a little easier. And now that we're as a bee, we're pretty much gonna spend the whole rest of the run as the bee. Simply because the bee is really OP, it can fly anywhere and it's faster than Banjo. So yeah, as you might have noticed, the level that I'm on now is supposed to be a throwback level to the first 5 levels of the game, and you might not have recalled me going in space. Well, that's because this is a throwback to level 5, which I still haven't done yet, simply because it's faster to do it after this level. So we're getting a little spoiler there of what level 5 may look like. You are not supposed to enter this place as the bee. Like, this explains why Mumble like was saying something. He really tried to like de-transform me there, but if you just fly fast into the loading zone, you can be faster than Mumbo. Which means that we can just do this like this subsection so fast. Alright, after this note we're gonna do a void warp, and after that we're gonna go for the slowest note in this category. It lasts for about 40 seconds and it's in this section. So in all the sections that Banjo and the bee can go in this level, there's a hive like this one. Oh, my bad. I thought that I was in the hive that I'm about to go next. Like, there's a hive so that the beacon has something to do. And it turns out that this hive node is basically just fast enough to be gotten in this category, even though I go in here only for one node. Now with the mess ups, it probably took like 50 seconds to get that node, but ideally it's faster than anything else. This is the hive where I have to go up. This node can be tricky to get. Yeah, if I get hit there's a quick backup that I can do. Because I want to be able to keep my health, but since I took a hit, I'm gonna be dead warping at the end of this level. And this is where you're really gonna be seeing me not collect all the notes in this level, because all the levels in the game typically take anywhere from 3 to 7 minutes to complete. This level, level 6, it takes 15 minutes. It takes forever to do. So we basically skip 8 of the nodes that are in this level simply because they're just way out of the way. And now time for this level. So this level is meant to do as Banjo, but again, the detransform trigger is a little too close to the loading zone, so we're gonna be doing this level as the B. And we're gonna be getting all the notes in this level too. So all the stuff that I'm doing right now, you're supposed to be platforming as Banjo, but why do that when you can just fly everywhere? Okay. Yeah, that turn can be tough to do since it's a blind turn. This level, let's say that this section probably has one of the worst cameras in the game simply because the areas are way too small for the camera to just rotate freely. Even as Banjo, the camera just gets stuck in walls and it takes a long time to turn around. And now here comes something that is really scary. So we have to get a note inside this ice cube, except this ice cube can kill you sometimes. Today he was fine, but he can just combo you to death at some point. And it has happens on world record pace runs where you just get hit 5 times in a row and there's nothing you can do about that. Right there, only 2 hits. Although it may look like I'm saving a bunch of time in this subsection alone with the B, there is there are 2 flight pads in this subsection with the asteroids. So the Banjo can fly there too, but since Banjo flies slower, obviously the B is still faster. Alright. Time for another fun zone. Like, in casual playthrough, you do this zone as Banjo, and it's a real pain to get to do without dying. But with the B, you have no trouble doing that. Simply because if you fall, you can just catch up by flying, assuming that you have fast reflexes. Hey Crosby, what's up? Now, believe it or not, we have 142 notes right now, but we have another level right now. I wonder how that's gonna go. Oh. Alright, I got an Ethan input there. Sometimes when you run down slopes, the game just considers you as being on the air, even though you're clearly not. So I'm gonna take fall damage going into this. And so that will make me skip the cutscene, but alright, we've got 50, we've got another entire level. Marathon lock. I've only had that happen once before. So we've got an entire last level to do, and it has 50 notes in it. Can we get it in less than however that the time it takes to finish the run? Can we do it? Can we do it? Alright, let's go. Can we do it? Oh man, what is that? Is that a clip out of bounds to skip the 181 note door? It might be. Oh wait, I need 200 notes in this game to get past another note door. Oh wait, there's this clip right there. Alright, we are now in the credits and it's about to be done, so get ready on time. Alright. And wait. And time. So you might be wondering why the run ends there. This is the end of the game right there. So if you were to be as Banjo, you would be talking as Logo and and he would tell you that this is the end of the game and give a few backstories about the game, but since we're playing as the Bay, we cannot talk to Logo right now. So yeah, that was Banjo-Dreamie, guys. If you are interested in playing this game, search for Banjo-Dreamie on YouTube and click on the video of the trailer, since the download link is in the description of that video. If you are interested in running this game, we have a Banjo-Kazooie Discord that somebody could link in the chat. We have so yeah, in this Discord, no matter what Banjo-Kazooie game, you'll find somebody that runs it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today, guys. Thanks for watching and have a good day.
Alright guys, what's going on? I am back. Right next up we have Dungeons & Dragons Curse of the Azure Bonds. It's a new game by MS Kane. I don't have it on the thing currently because I was being lazy. But we're going to put some music on. We're going to get that out for you guys.